All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of the Panther Nation podcast. We are in the building, episode 5, where we're going to talk a little bit about the schedule. It's been a slow week, so we're going to talk about the schedule and kind of see how we fare in these matchups. Before we get started, a little housekeeping. Everybody go check out the Facebook page, Panther Nation podcast on Facebook. We're still taking care of the Twitter action, so we'll get that taken care of.
I'll own that. I'll take the ownership for that one. I'll have a new Twitter handle in there by the end of the week.
Yeah, so we'll get that done. No worries about that. And a big thank you to all the new subscribers we got. We got a bunch of new subscribers, and there's been a ton of views. We appreciate all support. Again, we just a couple Panthers fans, just talking about football. So we appreciate the support. And thanks for all you've been doing so far and all the support. And with that being said, we did want to kind of announce what was kind of my idea. I kind of just sprung it on Dave about the giveaway. So if we get up to 300 subscribers, we want to do a giveaway for an autographed 8x10 of any player of your choosing, with the caveat. Obviously, I can't guarantee certain players like Cam, Greg Olsen. There's certain guys that just don't like signing autographs, so I can't guarantee those. But if you give me, if you're a winner and you give me your top 5 favorite players outside of a certain group, which I'll name those later in a later podcast episode, we'll get that signed at training camp and get that to you as a part of a giveaway. So that we'll announce that when we get to 300 subscribers. So everybody just go ahead and subscribe and share and like and all that good stuff, and we appreciate it. That being said, all the housekeeping is done. Let's get to this week. I'm Rashad.
And I'm David, man.
And we're going to get on to what happened last week. So just a quick nuggets before we're not going to spend too much time on it because we got a lot to get to with the schedule. So we're just going to kind of run through these real quick. Not too long after our last episode, Trey Boston officially signed with the Chargers. Good spot for him. And he doesn't play us, so it's kind of surprising he went there. Any thoughts on that?
I'm shocked that he decided to not play us. I really thought he was going to go to Buffalo, so I was wrong on that end. But it is a good spot for him. We'll probably have a shot to get the starting job there, believe it or not. So that's good for him. It's a tough division for him. The AFC West is pretty strong.
Yeah, it's arguable. He had to deal with Mike Evans and Julio, so I don't know. I don't know if there's a tougher division in the NFC South right now.
Not right now, but like the West isn't a slouch, man. One, I think, was the year before. They had 3 playoff teams.
Yeah, I agree. No argument there. Speaking of Buffalo, the Carolina Bills, or
the Buffalo Panthers.
The Buffalo Panthers, the Panthers of the North, officially named Brandon Beane as their GM. We all saw that coming. We had been saying that for like 3 or 4 episodes that was inevitable, that was going to happen. So that just proves we kind of know what we're talking about here. We called that one for a while now. A quick interesting note on that: the Panthers did decide to block the Bills from taking scouts. We can do that. It's some rule with front office personnel that we can decide to block them from taking scouts, which is pretty interesting. Didn't know that, but yeah, it's true. We blocked them from taking our scouts.
That's good. That was the biggest thing I was afraid of.
Yep.
I was afraid they were going to take everybody from us. So now Brandon Beane's got to find his guys.
Yeah. Good luck to him, man. It's good for him. That just proves, hard work pays off, and finally got a shot. Now see what he does with it.
I got a crazy stat about Buffalo. I'll roll that when we go through the schedule.
Roll that Bean footage when we get down there. We're almost there.
What you did there.
You like that one? You're welcome. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. That was terrible. But Michael Orr turned himself in to Nashville. He has a court date set in June. There's been no statements from the Panthers of the team. He's still on the roster. Nothing has been no actions have been taken as far as removing him from the roster yet. So I expect that to get cleaned up and him to be on the team, hopefully.
They're gonna punish him. I don't know how yet.
I don't know.
They're gonna have to do something. Either the Panthers are gonna do something, or Goodell's gonna do something.
I don't think the Goodell's gonna do nothing. I think this is minor, but we'll see what happens. He has a court date in June. We won't speculate. We'll let it play out, and because hopefully everything gets dropped and nothing happens.
Yeah, because we sure as heck need him to start for us.
We do. We got a little bit of depth, but I prefer for him to start over Darrell Williams and the rookie we just got. So Moton, yeah. That's just a personal preference. But yeah, anyway, we'll move on. Speaking of Nashville, just announced that the Panthers will travel to Nashville to have a joint practice with the Titans before the preseason game in August. So August 16th and 17th, we'll be practicing with the Titans for the game that will happen on the 19th. That's cool. Were you with me when we saw when the Dolphins came?
Nah, I had to leave the week before because that was the week after I was down there, and that was when a lot of injuries happened too, man.
Yeah, them dudes can't wait to hit people, and when the pads go on to hit somebody else, them dudes get aggressive. I was there when Miami came at training camp 2 years ago, and it gets pretty physical, man.
I wonder how open it is in Nashville. Might be better for me to go to Nashville, man.
I think it's open practice. It's open. There's gonna be open practice.
All right.
They announced it.
I might can swing that. I gotta do some research, see what I can do.
Nah, you need to come to training camp, our training camp, so you can get these jerseys that I'm holding hostage.
All right.
All right. Next up, Cam Newton turned 28 last week. Is he getting over the hill, man?
No, not yet.
He's in his prime right now.
He's in his prime right now. My only fear is that shoulder.
Yeah, we'll see. He'll be fine. Cam is a man child, man. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but other than that, happy birthday to him.
Yeah, happy birthday to Cam, man. He had a blast. You see his little birthday video?
No, I didn't watch the video.
The little music video he shot. It's pretty cool.
I heard he had a music video. I didn't watch it. The concept of athletes rapping is tough for me.
I mean, no, he was rapping over a song. Okay. It was a Future song, I think.
Okay, all right. So we'll let it slide. He isn't trying to bring the bars. That's good. Good.
No, I don't think. Not yet. It's coming though. I feel it.
I don't need another Greg Hardy situation. All right. I'm not interested in seeing the bars with these athletes. All right.
No, yeah, definitely stay off the bars, man. Focus on football, man. Stay in that playbook. All right. So that's all the news we had last week. Pretty slow news week. That's why we decided to go ahead and go over the schedule, and I'm gonna keep score, man. Let's see what we come up with as far as win-loss record. I've seen 9-7. I've seen 10-6 out there. I haven't done a schedule prediction yet by each game, so this will be my first one. So hopefully we can make some predictions, see how accurate they are. That being said, week 1, we are traveling to San Francisco to play the San Francisco 49ers. It's a 4:25 game. What's your thoughts there? What's your prediction? You want?
All right, we can start with a few things. The last time that the 49ers has beaten us in the regular season was in 2001. All right, long time ago.
Long time ago.
We were 1-15 that year. So we were 1-15 that year. That was George Seifert's last year as the coach. So that was the last time they beat us. They also beat us in the playoffs back in 2014. But regular season wise, it's been 2001. Both of those games were road games for the 49ers when they beat us. All right. So once again, the Panthers are on the road again. All right. So we have a 12-8 lead against those guys, but they haven't beaten us in the regular season since 2001. So I'm going to call that a W. Granted, they got a new coach. They got a new GM who did a heck of a job in the draft. They have somewhat of an advantage from the time standpoint because they got a late game.
Yeah.
So it won't be a situation with regards to that. But I still think the Panthers will get the W there.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there. Just to piggyback off of some of the stats, you said we lead the series 12-8, and the last matchup was last year. We beat them 46-27. And the last time we actually traveled to San Francisco in 2013, we won 10-9. I don't even know who the quarterback is. Brian Hoyer. I'm not gonna get. I don't. I want to get. I don't want to get too far deep in the woods. But let's just call this from the W. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get long winded here. I'm gonna save you some time on that one. Let's just go with the W right there. there's no need to. There's no need to.
The thing is, you would think the Panthers would be used to being on the road to opening week 2 because it's been a nice little habit. We've gone on the road very often. We've opened the season on the road very often, including after we win after we get to the Super Bowl. They still put us on the road opening week. So,
Yep.
This is getting to be the norm.
Yep. No need to get analytical there. We'll just call that one a W. They're young. They're transitioning. We're familiar with their system with Kyle Shanahan being the head coach and OC. We learned our lesson, I believe, last year when we got tore up with Atlanta. So I think we're kind of familiar with what they're going to run. So let's go ahead and count that as a W. Next up, week 2, we got Buffalo Bills, 1 p.m. home game. We're welcoming back Sean McDermott, along with a slew of other personnel and front office and players and everybody else that he took with him. What you got?
Well, a segue into that, the fact that we've only beaten Buffalo once in our history.
Facts.
And that one time we beat Buffalo, I was in Las Vegas. I actually bet on that game. And it was a 4-point spread for Carolina. We won 13-9, so I didn't win any money. So I'm thinking maybe I should go to Vegas for this game so we can win again. Because considering that the Buffalo Bills has the longest playoff drought in the NFL, the last time they were in the playoffs was the Music City Miracle. They haven't been back since. I'm still going to say we're going to get this W. We've never beaten them at Bank of America Stadium. The one win we do have, it was on the road. So I think we can get this W. I know McDermott's going to be hungry for it, but he's going to be sorely disappointed. We might give him a warm welcome. We probably won't boo him because he did a hell of a job with the defense. But this is our opening home game, so we're gonna take Buffalo out. We're gonna pull it off. I'm thinking they're gonna still have Tyrod Taylor as the starting quarterback. They do have some good talent on offense. But I'm curious to see what that defense will look like now because now there's a different set of personnel, so it'll be interesting. But I still think we'll get the win.
Yep, I'm in agreement with you. Like you said, Buffalo leads the series 5-1. Last matchup was in 2013 when we got hit with slants all the way down the field. You were at that game, right?
I was at that game.
Yeah. So we got hit.
That was the birth of Riverboat Ron.
Yeah, it was. And we got hit. I remember vividly, man. We got hit with slants all the way down the field and just would not adjust the defense at all. And so we took a L, 24-13 at Buffalo. My prediction this game, I think it's going to be a tough game, but this is two teams, the first two games, new head coaches, transitioning defenses. I'm going to go with the W here. Week 2, I'm going to go with the W. I'm confident. We kind of know what Sean wants to do, but Sean also knows what we want to do. It's just to me, it's about continuity. In the NFL, it's really about continuity. I think, the experience that we have, I think we'll be just fine, and we're going to get the W. You good there?
Yeah, I'm good there. I'm good there. So we sitting at 2-0. You keeping count for me too, right?
Yeah, I got you both of them. So we're both 2-0 heading into week 3.
Yep.
Home game versus the New Orleans Saints.
Still can't buy defense.
1 p.m. Just a quick note before you jump in. Their defense is still not great, and also Max Unger is also injured, which is Pro Bowl center. He's injured. I forgot some leg injury. He's going to be out I think they said 5 months. So that's not a good start for them off the jump. But go ahead, you take the floor.
All right, the Panthers lead this series 24-20. Pretty good rivalry. I still think the Panthers are going to get this W. It's at home. Saints still haven't fixed their defense. I know they tried to make an attempt to, but I think Drew Brees is going to have a rough day in Charlotte that day.
Yeah, a lot of turnover, man. Again, this team is reaching for straws at this point. You bring in a guy like Adrian Peterson, you got Ted Ginn, AJ Klein, Manti Te'o. I mean, there's so much turnover, and again, continuity is what it's about. Continuity will win. So I think I'm gonna go with the W there.
Yeah. The thing about everybody's like, well, they got Adrian Peterson now, so now they got Peterson and Ingram. I heard there was rumors that they're trying to trade Ingram. I'll try to get some trade value for Ingram.
That'd be smart. That'd be smart for them.
It definitely would be smart for them to do that, to try to fix their defense. But with Adrian Peterson there, I think I'd rather see Peterson over Ingram. We've done a pretty good job shutting down Peterson over the years.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ever ran 100 on us.
I was just gonna say, you took the stat right out of my mouth. I don't think he's ever run 100 on us. So we do a pretty good job of containing Adrian Peterson. Excellent player, talented. I just think we do a good job of kind of keeping him bottled up. So everybody was like, "Oh, Adrian Peterson to the Saints." I mean, he's a great player. I don't see why they did that. They're reaching. They know that their window is closing, and I think they're the least. And this is no knock to New Orleans, but I think they're the least talented team in FC South overall. Obviously, Drew Brees is an excellent player. They lost Cooks, a lot of turnover, man, and you can't win in NFC South without continuity. That's why we won the division 3 times in a row. As long as we stay healthy, we'll be fine. But I'm gonna go with the W, 3-0, going into week 4.
We've won the last 4 or 5 against the Saints.
Oh, nice. Good stat.
We've won the last 4 or 5. So, yeah, the W at home, I'll take it.
Cool. All right, moving on. This is our first tough test going to Gillette Stadium on the road, New England Patriots, 1 p.m. Are you going to that game?
I'm trying. I'm working it. I'm pretty sure I will be at that game. I'm going to be at that game.
Cool. So a couple quick notes. Coney Ely, this is going to be his revenge game. He is now a New England Patriot. He knows us. We know him. Brandon Cooks, former Saint. He knows us. We know him. So there's a little bit of familiarity there. Anything you got?
If the Madden curse is real, if Brady's out, we will win this game.
Is that the only way?
That might be the only way, because the Patriots are vicious at home, man.
Yeah,
they're really good at home.
They're
really good at Foxborough. It's unbelievable how great they are at home. Like, Brady doesn't really lose at home often. So it's going to be a tough game. I'm not going to say it's impossible for us to win, but it's going to be tough. This will probably be the first L of the season for him.
I'll agree with that. Although the all-time series is tied between us.
Yes.
But I do think we will take an L here.
And Brady. we won the last game on Monday Night Football.
Yes, we did.
On a call that a lot of Patriots fans are still bitter about up here.
Yeah, the no Luke Kuechly pass interference.
Yeah, that call. So I was in Virginia. I was in Lynchburg, Virginia, watching that game. A lot of Panther Nation was in the house too, at the bar I was at. So we were all hyped. So it was great. But I just remember there's still Patriots fans still talking about that game. So, but I do plan on going to this one.
Yeah, I no need to get long-winded here. I think we're gonna take an L. Brady is tough on the road. Although I do think we'll be competitive. I don't think we'll get blown out or anything like that. But
we shouldn't get blown out. But Bill's a genius, man.
All right. He is. All credit due to New England Patriots. They're a great team. And they got a lot better this year too. They got Stephon Gilmore. It's crazy how much better they got in this offseason.
It's borderline not fair.
Yeah, it's not.
They turned into the Warriors of the freaking NFL.
Yeah, the New England Warriors.
So
all right. Next up, this game did start a nice little road stretch for us. Oh, not 2-game road trip.
4 or 5.
Yep. Next up, we got Detroit Lions 1 p.m. game. I really don't have. This is a tough game. I think this is going to be closer than the experts think. Anything you got on this one?
I think we'll beat Detroit. I'm concerned about their offense a little bit, but we should be able to beat Detroit.
Here's the thing with Detroit. They still haven't addressed the run game. They still got a doula, and he wasn't really effective last year. So they're still heavily relying on the pass. I think our secondary steps up, and this is a tough one though. I'm kind of on the fence, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give us a W on this one.
Yeah, I'm picking them to win. I think they'll beat Detroit. They'll beat Detroit. I know their offense can get on their passing game is vicious. Like Stafford seemed to play a lot better.
No,
without Megatron, ironically enough.
Yeah, he did.
Better receivers.
No, and I was gonna say they did lose Anquan Bolden.
Yeah.
So just want to check something real quick. They lost Anquan Bolden. I'm trying to see what else they picked up. Yes, they still got Marvin Jones, Golden Tate, Jared Aberdarius. Still got Ebron too. So
they got Theo and Riddick's still there too, right?
They got Theo and Abdullah. But that's not scary. I mean, no disrespect. That's not scaring me.
Sleeping on Theo, man.
I am a little bit. Maybe I am. Maybe I am.
And their defense can potentially take another step. Maybe.
I don't know. We'll go with the W there.
Yeah, but
we'll go with the W there. So all right. So then next up, we've got a Thursday night primetime game, with the Philadelphia Eagles at home. What you got here?
I hate primetime.
Ooh, so do I. I think you're going the same way I'm going.
I hate primetime. Eagles lead the series against us too.
They do. 6-4.
6-4. I hate primetime, man. I really do. I prefer Carolina to be low key. They're more dangerous that way.
To me, it's not the primetime game, it's the Thursday night game that scares me.
Yeah, but the positive is that we got it at home.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing. So we're 2-5 in Thursday night games as a whole, and we're 1-4 at home. So, yeah. So, I mean,
that's not encouraging.
It's not.
And listen, the Eagles aren't on bye, are they? Are they playing somebody?
The previous week, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
That's important.
I don't know. Let me check.
Now I'm just curious now myself.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Because listen, man, they got a lot on offense, man. It really depends on Wentz. But picking up Alshon Jeffrey,
that's huge, man.
Torrey Smith, and Jordan Matthews.
Yeah, they still got Jordan Matthews too.
They don't. I mean, the run game is suspect. They still got Ryan Matthews, and they don't really have. They did pick up. They got Malcolm Jenkins. I don't know. I'm gonna go L here, man. I don't like the Thursday games. I'm going L.
Man. I don't want to. I really don't. I know you just told me we're 1-4 at home.
But 1-4 at home, man. It's not good. I'm going L, man.
I'm not.
You going W?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm going W.
You're going W. I like the confidence. So you got us
going W.
After After 6 games, you got us
5-1.
5-1, and I'm sitting at 4-2. It's good, man. Hey, we'll take that.
We gotta get out of that funk. That's a good birthday present for me, man.
Yeah, it is. That'd be interesting.
That's a good birthday present for me.
Yeah, man. That's homecoming's the previous week, by the way.
Yeah, I know. They moved to Columbus Day weekend the year I decided I'm not going. So,
all right. So next up, we get a long week to prepare for the Chicago Bears. 1 p.m. So just a couple quick notes from my side. Mike Glennon, starting quarterback. He's kind of familiar with what we do. And Tariq Cohen, A&T, Aggie Pride.
Yeah,
So
man.
he's
He won't have to start a job out of though.
he's playing the home team. So that's pretty cool. And Peppers is on his, if this is retirement year, which I hope he doesn't retire, but he's going back to play Chicago Bears. Spent a little bit of time there.
Got his big monster deal there, man.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Got him paid.
So what you got there?
Bears leads the series 5-4.
They do.
John Fox is on the freaking hot seat. His seat is beyond hot. It's scorching at this point.
Is it?
It's scorching, bruh. It's scorching. It's scorching. I don't think them drafting a quarterback is going to save him either. You question whether or not Glenn is gonna be the starter by then.
Yeah.
The right decision is to have Glenn there.
Yeah, he should be.
They drafted a freaking quarterback at 2.
Yeah.
You know? So,
I don't know.
But either way, regardless of who the quarterback is going to be, this is a W.
Yeah, this is absolutely.
They don't have the talent. They are behind the curve. Fox hasn't been able to build the defense that he had in Carolina or in Denver. So this is a certifiable L for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Certifiable. Like, it doesn't get any more certifiable than this.
This is an L for them boys. Their offense looks terrible. Let's just be point blank here.
They lost Alshon.
They lost Alshon. They put a lot of eggs in the Kevin White basket.
And the Cameron Meredith basket. Remember him?
And Cameron Meredith. Yep. Cameron Meredith is still there. And they got Jordan Howard and Langford backfield. The defense, I don't know. The defense they got Kyle Fuller, Quentin Demps. They picked up Prince Amukamara from Jacksonville. The defense is okay. The defense is good. I'm not gonna sleep on the defense.
Amukamara played for the Giants, didn't he?
No, he went to Jacksonville last year. Yeah, he went to Jacksonville last year. Right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna chalk that up as a W for us. I'm not gonna spend no time on the Bears. Sorry, no disrespect, but they're not that good. Next up, we got a next division game against the Tampa Bay Bucks. 1 p.m. game. What you think here? This is a tough game, man.
The lowly Bucks.
Don't sleep.
Larry's gonna love me for this one.
Don't sleep on the Bucks. Hey, listen,
we're gonna lose.
Are we gonna lose this game?
Losing this one.
Oh, wow.
We're losing this one. I'll be in denial when we get closer, when it's like the week before, but we're going to lose this one.
Larry, you heard it here first, man. Dave called the L for the Panthers, man. He's got the Bucks beating the Panthers. That's crazy.
I got the Bucks beating them. I give Larry so much crap, but they've done some pretty good moves in the offseason.
Yeah,
they had a really good draft.
They're good. They're good.
They're legit. They're probably. I didn't want to say this either. They're probably the threat in the division for us. Like for us winning the division, I'm more worried about them than any other team in that division.
All right. So just a couple interesting stats. We lead the series 20-13, and we got swept last year by the Bucks. Albeit the first game or the first or second game, the one without Cam Newton was the worst Monday Night Football game I've ever witnessed in history. That was terrible. Graham Gano missed the game winner. It was a bad game. No Cam Newton. It was a terrible game to watch. So I'm not listen. Either so with you saying that we're going to lose to the Bucks, you must think we're going to get swept by the Bucks because since 2009 we've swept each other the entire time. We have not split. We have not split with the Bucks. And since 2008, 2009 and on, we've split, sweeping each other.
But you know what the funny thing is about that? There was like maybe one time where we both were like good, like legit good at the same time too.
It doesn't matter, man. We are on a sweeping spree against each other. But I will say this: we haven't gotten swept back to back years against the Bucks. So in 2009 it was the Panthers, we swept them. 2010 it was the Bucks. 2011 it was the Panthers. 2012 was the Bucks. 2013 2014, 15, it was the Panthers. 2016 was the Bucks. So we've never been swept back to back, and for that reason, you heard it here first. We're going with the W against the Bay Bucks.
So now we got the same record now, man.
Yeah, we're on the same pace.
We got the same record now.
6-2 right now.
That was an interesting Bucks stat.
It is. You like that, right? I was doing this day, man. I was at work doing research.
Hey, the last 3 times we swept the Bucks, we won the division too. So
true, that's facts. That's another good stat. So there's a lot riding on this first Tampa Bay Bucks game, as you can see.
You're making me feel bad about my loss. That L, man.
Hey, man, you can't take it back now.
I'm not gonna take it back.
It's on paper, man.
The biggest reason why I picked us to take that L is because we're on the road. Notice that the 2 losses that I've picked,
we are on the road.
We're both on the road.
Yep, we're on the road. So next up, we have a home game against the Atlanta Falcons, team that blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. They lead the series 27-17, and we got swept by them last year as well. Any thoughts on that?
We're not getting swept by them this year. We're going to win this first game. They're going to be angry about losing to the Bucks in Tampa Bay. We're going to go to they're going to come to Charlotte, and they're going to beat the crap out of the Falcons in this game. I think the Falcons are going to be hungover from that Super Bowl loss. Typical what happens to a lot of teams that lose the Super Bowl. They have a habit of missing the playoffs when they do.
Hence
us.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we went 15-1 the season before.
Yes,
so it's just natural progression. We're just going to push the Falcons towards that.
Yep. So we lost, or they lost Kyle Shanahan to the Niners. That's a pretty big hit. Yep. Again, continuity. It's all about continuity, man. So I'm going to say W here as well. We don't like losing to the Falcons, man. Nope. So this is definitely going to be pure, straight up revenge. I mean, we got torched. Julio went off on us in the Dean Dome. Sorry. The Georgia Dome last year. We got demolished. So this is a business transaction right here. W against the Falcons.
Yep.
So next up, I don't think we gotta go too deep into that. Next up, we got a Monday night primetime game against the Miami Dolphins. Home game, 8:30 p.m.
This should be a good game, man. This should be a sneaky good game. This might be the best game Monday Night Football might have this year. And when you sit down and think about how terrible the games they do get, but here's another fact about us against the Dolphins. We only beat them once, too.
Yep.
And the one time we beat them was the last time we played them in 2013.
Facts.
So this game being at home, I think we can win this game. But I like what Adam Gase is doing in Miami, man. I really do. They're growing into to be a really good team, and Miami has a habit of getting hot near the end of the year too. At least that's what they did last year. So I'm a little nervous about it, but I think we'll be able to beat them.
Yeah. So last time Miami came to Charlotte, we caught the fade. We caught an L, 24-17. I don't know here, man. This is a tough game. This is a tough game. You know, I think it's a primetime game. We're 4-1 against them historically. They're pretty good. The defense is good. Man, it's tough. I think we're gonna catch a fade, man.
Oh, not at home, man.
I think we're gonna lose this game, man.
This is one of the Cam moments too. This is one of the Cam moments right here, man.
I think we're gonna lose this. There's something about, man. It's the primetime games. I don't know. I don't have any scientific reason. I can't explain. This is a gut feeling. I don't know about this game.
You gotta look up the Monday night stats for the Panthers, man. It's probably better than Thursday.
I was trying to look it up, but it was too much. I didn't have enough time to look it up. So if anybody knows, just drop that in the comments. If anybody knows our Monday night record, because that would have helped me make my decision.
I'm picking them. We're at home. Cam loves the spotlight, and he typically loves it on Monday nights. I believe he does better on Monday nights than he does Thursday nights. It's a safe bet. I think we've won more than one Monday night game with Cam at the quarterback.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good one to grab from Miami. Gase is a heck of a coach, man. He's doing a good job in Miami. He's just in the wrong division.
Yeah.
In the freaking East with Thomas.
Yeah. Thomas and him.
Yeah.
So all right. So next we got a bye week, probably much needed, and this is a gift from the NFL because we don't have a short week. So there's no short week. We don't have to turn around and go somewhere else to play the next week. So we're coming off a bye, which is awesome. So off the bye, we're gonna have to play the New York Jets, 1 p.m. What you think about this game?
Those pesky Jets, they're not going to be that good, man.
No, they're not.
They're not going to be that good at all. The Jets.
Who's their quarterback?
I don't know.
I think it's Luke McCown. I think they got Luke McCown.
Yeah, it's Luke. Didn't they draft one like last year?
I have no clue. Couldn't tell you.
I think they drafted one last year. Series is tied.
They got Matt. They got Bryce Petty, Hackenberg.
Oh, that's who they drafted. It was either Petty or Hackenberg. They drafted one of those quarterbacks.
Still got Matt Forte and Bilal Powell. They got Decker, Quincy Enunwa.
No Brandon Marshall.
No Brandon Marshall. They lost Brandon Marshall.
And then their defense still, they did draft a corner, their safety. They got Jamal Adams at safety now.
And they got Mo Clay.
Yeah, so but Mo Clay ain't.
I'm just trying to throw him a little bit of line there.
No.
A little line.
Reeves is still on the team, ain't he?
Nah, Reeves.
You let him go?
No, Reeves is not on the roster as of right now. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, he's not on the roster right now.
They let him go.
I think he's a free agent.
Yeah, and he ain't signed yet. But they don't have he doesn't have an outlet anymore. So
he's got that legal issue too, I believe.
Yep.
I don't know whatever happened with that, but so what you got?
Rivera isn't exactly Teflon during the bye weeks either, but he's fortunate he has what should be an easy opponent for this game. So I'm giving him the dub. I'm giving him a W.
Yeah, I'm going W, but just interesting note here. We never beat the Jets in New York, so that's going to be interesting.
I was at one of those games too.
Last time we played them in 2013, we lost 17-6. So that's just interesting thought. Keep that in the back of your mind.
No, it was 2009 was the last time. That was the game I was at. I was at that game.
Yeah, so 2013 was the last time we played them, period. That was at home.
Yeah, and we won that game. We won that game.
We won which game?
In 2013. We beat them.
I don't remember. I think I could have wrote that down wrong.
We beat them. We beat them. And we lost, but we did lose the last time we did play in the Jets. Played in New Jersey.
In New York. Yeah.
So we did lose. I was at that game. I remember being at that game.
Yeah, we've never beat them in New York. We never beat the Jets in New York, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, so that should be a good game.
All right, so next up, there's no. So right now you got us sitting at 9-2, B, and I got us at 8-3.
So you telling me I gotta pull some losses? Don't worry, they're coming.
This is a pretty good season we got going on here. So next up we got New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. No need to rehash what we just went over. What is it? Win or lose?
9-2, huh? That's where I'm sitting.
Yep.
10-2. We're gonna sweep them.
Oh wow, you going with the sweep?
We're gonna sweep them.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull back. I think we're gonna catch the fade in New Orleans. By now they've kind of meshed. They know what they're doing at this point. So I think we're gonna lose in New Orleans. Just a hunch. No scientific reasoning behind it.
Nah, we'll sweep them. But they still don't have a defense, so we'll sweep them.
Yeah, they don't have a defense. All right, next up after that, we've got Minnesota at home. This is the game where everybody swapped personnel. Mike Remmers is in Minnesota. We got Matt Khalil and Captain Munderland. And Peppers is kind of familiar with the Vikings, playing with Green Bay all those years. So this should be interesting game, even though we lost last year.
We've lost 3 of the last 4.
Oh wow, 3 of the last 4. Interesting.
This is why I'm trying to save my L's, man.
Oh wow, so you think we catching a fade?
Catch this fade again at home, which is unfortunate.
So we're losing a lot of home games, man. Well,
that's my first one for me.
Yeah, no, I picked a couple.
That's my first one. And I know Rivera is typically Teflon near the end of the year, too. But the Vikings, man, they find a way.
Their defense is legit.
And their defense is legit. They found a way. With Sam Bradford at quarterback, and they found a way.
Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr, those dudes, Xavier Rhodes.
Yep.
Those dudes, their defense is good, man.
Yep. They found a way, so we catching that fade.
No AP, no Cordero Patterson.
Latavius Murray though.
They did pick up Latavius, didn't they? Okay, and Cook. Oh yeah, that's tough. Who's gonna be the quarterback though?
It's gonna be Bradford. Samuel, the most accurate the guy that had the most accurate gear in NFL history. if he's healthy, Samuel Bradford.
So you got the L.
Yeah, we're gonna take that fade, man. At home.
Yeah,
might take 2 in a row. At home.
I'm gonna go L here too. I'm gonna go L2 here. No, I don't know. No reasoning behind it. I just think it's gonna be a tough game. Vikings defense is legit, so.
I just remember last year when we were at the game and we watched how fast that defense was, how good that defense was. We were looking good at the beginning of the game. Then that defense remembered that they were that defense, and they tore us apart.
Yeah, man, their defense is legit. We were at that game like, what in the world are we watching?
Yeah.
And that was coming off the whole Charlotte riots thing. Yep. We thought they were going to be playing inspired, and they came out flat. Didn't look good at all.
They played expired. They played expired that day, but it's all right. They're gonna catch that fade.
All right. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers at home. So NFC South wave. NFC North wave coming through. Mm-hmm. So what you think about this game?
It might be another fade, man.
Thinking you going another fade?
Yeah, man.
Another fade.
It's ugly.
But what happened last time the Green Bay Packers came to Charlotte?
We won.
Yeah, they caught the fade.
They did catch the fade. I remember them catching the fade. And I think they do too. Yeah. That one could get flexed.
That's the same. That's the same game where Cam ripped down the North Carolina Cheesehead banner.
That was hilarious.
It was outrage.
That was great. I loved it. But this game has the potential to get faded to Sunday night.
Flexed.
Get flexed, yeah.
So you don't think the Julius Peppers is going to help us out with that offense?
He might. But, man, if that offense is cooking, it's tough to stop, man. And they got a running back now, I believe, too.
No, they don't.
No, they do not. You're right.
Ty Montgomery's still the running back.
You're right. Ty's going to be the running back because Lacey's gone. Lacey went to Seattle.
Lacey went to Seattle. So that's what makes me,
all right,
bold prediction. Carolina get this W against the Green Bay Packers.
Man, I forgot that Lacey was gone.
Yeah, they have no run game. And you know what? I was thinking about this, and as I was looking into this game, I'm like, I wonder if Sean McDermott is looking at this film on how they're using Ty Montgomery, because this is exactly how we need to use Samuel and McCaffrey. That's exactly the film you need to be watching if you want to get some pointers on how to use guys like that, because that's it. That's exactly it.
Yeah, but they had to play Montgomery because of the fact that the freaking running backs couldn't stay healthy to save their life, and they had to get down to Montgomery because they didn't have much of a choice, and then he ended up being good.
Yeah, but obviously now they're sticking with him. So I was looking at the depth chart as of right now. I mean, obviously we haven't even started training camps. They could still bring some people in, but as of right now, he's the number 1 running back, which is crazy.
I'm gonna retract. We're gonna beat him.
You gonna
I'm
retract?
retracting. Yeah, I'm retracting. We're not gonna lose 2 home games in a row anyway.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't
Now,
think
cause
that's gonna happen
I
either.
forgot that Ty Montgomery is the number 1 running back. I ain't even that dawned on me just there, and I'm like, oh yeah, they probably won that one then.
All
I
right.
mean, Rodgers is still a bad man though.
Yeah, he is. No disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. He's still up there with the likes of Thomas. He's up there. So no disrespect to Aaron Rodgers at all. I just think run game. I think our secondary is improved. And we should be able to. Jordy Nelson isn't the same Jordy Nelson. Cobb wasn't the same Cobb when the spotlight was on. So I'm okay with this. I'm confident with this W pick with the Green Bay Packers against the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I'm more confident with Green Bay over Minnesota. Believe it or not.
Interesting.
No, because that defense, man, that Vikings D, it's legit.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna change. They didn't fire any coaches that I remember. That defense is legit. Packers still hurting on defense.
Yeah,
they have no running back.
Yeah, they don't have a running back. All right. So next up, we got a home game against the Tampa Bay Bucks. You know what I'm going with? You know what I picked the first time?
You're gonna go with them again.
I'm going with it again, man. That's what has been rolling the past what? I don't know how many years since 2009.
8 years.
8 years.
7
yeah.
years.
So,
7 seasons.
7, 8 years. So hey,
three cans, man. We beating them. Yo, I only gave those guys 2 losses.
No, you gave us 3 so far.
3. All right.
Yeah. 3
losses.
It's
perfect.
So far.
It's perfect. To what I want to say. We're gonna beat the Bucks, and we're gonna win the division that week. We're gonna win the division December 24th.
Yeah, we
will take the South that week. The Bucks will be dejected. They will be going into their final week. I think they play the Saints, fighting for that wild card spot. We're gonna clinch the division December 24th.
Interesting. I see how you're rolling.
Which means we're gonna rest December 31st.
And catch the fade.
Catch that fade against the Falcons on the road, and they won't make the playoffs. Another bold prediction for you, but it shouldn't be that bold.
All right,
Super Bowl winners don't make the playoffs.
Yep. So yeah, I got the same thing. Either way, I think we're gonna lose to the Falcons at home or at their house, the new Mercedes-Benz bird's nest looking thing they got. I think we're gonna lose to them last week of the season. So that being said, you got us going 12-4, Dave.
That's not a bad record.
12-4, and I got us going 11-5.
It's 12-4 might be good enough to get home field, especially if we do beat Green Bay. That might be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, listen, we got some gimme games that we need to make sure we take care of. The Bears, San Francisco, the Jets, we got to take care of those. Then we got some dog fights like Detroit is gonna be a dog fight, Philly's gonna be a dog fight, Miami's gonna be a dog fight, Minnesota, Green Bay, we got some dog fights, man.
We do.
So it's just who's gonna show up to play.
We gotta win the games we're supposed to win.
Yep.
Because this could easily get ugly fast if we don't. Like, it is critical that we start strong. Like, it's super critical. Like, we need to start 3-0 because Patriots, Lions, Eagles ain't a game.
I agree. We have to start 3-0. That first stretch of games got to go 3-0 to start. We can't afford to take any L's there because that past game and then back-to-back, I think it was Detroit.
Lions and Eagles, yep.
Yeah, that's tough. Saints, Patriots, and Lions is tough, and then the Eagles. It's not easy, man. So
we have a late bye. So it's imperative that we try to start strong and go into that bye strong and get ready to get out of that and close the deal. Because the Vikings isn't going to be an easy game. The Packers aren't going to be an easy game. The Bucks aren't going to be an easy game. So it's imperative that we start strong. Imperative.
All right. So you see here first. It's documented. 12-4, 11-5. So it should hopefully let's see what happens. I think we're gonna be okay. I just gotta see how this offense is gonna play out.
I already told y'all, man. Head's gonna roll if we ain't making the playoffs this year. Head's gonna roll. People gonna get fired.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's the ultimate fade, getting fired. So
all right, man. That being said, you got anything else?
No, I'm good, man. 12-4. NFC South champions, December 24th, man.
Is that a bold prediction? We need to
mark that down. And that is a bold prediction.
NFC South champions.
Yep, NFC South champions, December 24th against the Bucks. Shout out to Larry.
Last the first. Is that streak coming back?
That streak's about to start a new. We're gonna start a new streak, man. A lot of folks aren't giving us credit. A lot of folks aren't really giving us a chance. Everybody's automatically assuming that either the Falcons are just going to come back, or the Bucks are gonna be the kings of the division. But people forget I think a lot
of people calling the Bucks.
Yeah, but a lot of people forgetting about Carolina. And I know them boys ain't fans of the disrespect they're getting right now. I mean, they were just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. They won a division 3 straight years. The core of the team's still there.
Yep. It's injuries, man. We talk about it every episode. It's injuries.
Yeah. So
12-4
12-4/11-5 shouldn't be insane here. It's just business as usual with a last place schedule we're dealing with here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that last place schedule was definitely generous. So I like it, having to play the Niners and the Jets, or they're in the division we're playing, but
the 49ers is one of the different opponents, and the what's the other one?
Let's see.
What's the other one? Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles. Oh,
yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think we'll be fine. That being said, I think we're rambling. I don't think we got anything else.
Nope.
So I think we're gonna end this thing. Everybody, don't forget Facebook page, Panther Nation Podcast. Go ahead, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And remember, we get to 300 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway. You pick a player, we will get the autograph signed at training camp. 8x10 photograph. Just not, some caveats. Obviously, no Cam. Can't guarantee Cam. We can't guarantee Greg Olsen. A couple other guys we can't guarantee, but we'll try our best to get, one of the players that of your choosing. So just like, subscribe, and we'll holler at y'all next video. Keep pounding. Thanks for watching.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.